Welcome to the Flow Tracy Monday audio commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording. It's 2:54 p.m. that is Central Time. Today is July 22nd. Well, there was plenty going on over the weekend, and we've had a knock-on effect in the markets, which was generally positive. So Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential election race, and it's looking increasingly likely that the entire Democratic Party is going to coalesce around Kamala Harris. So, on the one hand, that is going to create a clear uh, race between Harris and Trump, but at the same time, it's not exactly democratic. There's not going to be a primary race or a competition for various parts of the party to pick who they'd like to run. So it is very much an anointed successor type of development. And then we can think about what's going on in China. They cut interest rates. So that is a clear reflection of the slowdown in the economy. And when we look at the bond market, the 10-year yield is at 2.25%. Now, of course, 4 weeks ago it was at 2.2%, so there was an engineered rebound in the yield and some selling pressure, which was really initiated by the government telling people to stop buying bonds. But what the bond yield is reflecting is clear deflationary forces, and it's suggesting that the willingness of the Chinese administration to continue to put money into the market to support the economy is not going to stop anytime soon. We would really need to see bond yields going significantly higher, and they would have to start worrying about an inflation problem, and that's just not on the cards right now. Then into that background, obviously there are geopolitical considerations depending on who wins the US presidential election, but the market's not really reacting to that. Then, of course, the other big story was from Friday, which was the CrowdStrike outage, and that really had an impact on Microsoft in particular. But then as people started to get a better idea of exactly what happened, which is that it wasn't all of CrowdStrike that went down, it was a portion of it which is particularly influenced by their cybersecurity protocols. And that was the thing that really rolled over. So anyone who was using CrowdStrike for cybersecurity, they experienced the outage, and every one of those computers needs to be restarted and fixed manually. And that's going to take a while. We're talking about thousands of computers, but no one else was affected. So, having had certainly some angst on Friday, then we've had a rebound in technology shares in here today. So, certainly plenty to think about in here. But